We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Luis Castillo will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with his off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out. This guy could get better really fast.
Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty V, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Aquino is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Brock Holt.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Brock Holt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Castillo has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Christian Yelich is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive. I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Now at the plate, Keston Hiura. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. From the stretch.
Ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0. Outside 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Three, 2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So digging in now, Omar Narvaez. Lifetime in this matchup. He's just 2 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Yelich over at second. Hiura on at first with 2 down. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Adrian Hauser gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
In now, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 4.
The pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
The 2-0 on the way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Kane. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now pitch on the way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. Looking up is Yelich. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Number 25 for him on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So striding forward now, Mike Moustakas. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
We've seen some pretty good second basemen in the history of baseball. Joe Morgan, Ryan Sandberg, Jeff Kent, some guys that can hit the ball, the ballpark, and this guy fits right into that billing too. A slick fielding second baseman with a lot of thunder in his bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
3-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
1 out, nobody on. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
The 3-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s with 19 homers, and he's driven in 45. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In is Joey Votto now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike two. Two out here and a runner at second. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Reds. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ballgame. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! Avisail Garcia with a solo home run. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
The first baseman, number 8.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 8. The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Next for Milwaukee, Eric Sogard. Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Are you kidding me?
That misses 2-0. Now here it comes.
That's ball 3. Come on,
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Quick! Aye! Full count, 3-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
At the plate now, Adrian Hauser, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Aquino is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even now at 1-1. Ready now for Cincinnati, Freddie Galvis. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Aye! 0-1.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 7th, the third
Into
baseman,
the box, Josh Van Meter.
Van Meter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy the night before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
So a runner at first with one out now, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. From the stretch, he's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is in time. Navarez throws him out.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Luis Castillo. This is line to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
Welcome back to Cincinnati, where the hometown Reds have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For Milwaukee, the center fielder.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now
So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Ready for another chance? Brock Holt. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Number 4 is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Keston Hiura. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball. Oh, you are killing me.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 out with the man at first. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Brewers strand 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Now at the plate, number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2 and 2.
2-2 now.
Liner toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him.
The right
Second one,
fielder,
timing
number
was
2.
on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. This is in the air out to right. Therefore, it is Garcia, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. He's set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Again, he sends it out of play. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
In now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Aquino, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. In there, and it's even at 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Settling in now, Omar Narvaez as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
I'm feeling good about this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. A ball and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. At the plate, Ryan Braun, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Braun has put together a really nice career to this point in terms of putting the ball over the wall. More than 350 big league home runs. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
At the plate, Eric Sogard. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 2-1.
8-2.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1 on to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto.
Leading off for the Reds, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Up next is Cincinnati.
Ready now, Josh Van Meter. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Three and 0 now. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Up next is Cincinnati. The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart.
1-1.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Reds leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. So now the Brewers pitcher, Adrian Hauser. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Adrian Hauser.
First offering on its way. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
On its way is pitch number 75. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
pops this one up. Galvis is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
So one gone in the Milwaukee 5th, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Kane. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Brock Holt now. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder looking up, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
And here's Christian Yelich now.
22. Christian.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. One and two for Christian Yelich. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. On to the bottom of the 5th, 2-1 Milwaukee. Travis Jankowski will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 31, Travis Jankowski.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now that is number 4.
Digging in and looking for more, number 4. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now the 1-0. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Sacrifice attempt here. A toss behind the back. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit.
Number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Brent Suter takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing hard liner to left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Popped him up. Navarez has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A pause and the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Two down, runners at first and second. And now a swing here by Votto as this is sent on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Jose De Leon is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Number 87, Jose De Leon.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keston Hiura, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see there that the Brewers are currently pacing the NL in that department. Standing in now, Ryan Braun. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Strike taken up in the zone. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Now at the plate, Josh Van Meter. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Van Meter bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was a fifth-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
One out, nobody on. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Holt is there, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
The windup and the 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. And he pops it up. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ben Gamble will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Ben Gamble.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brock Holt.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Milwaukee leaves 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Corey Knebel gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Knebel.
Philip Irvin is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
No strike.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
That one's in there. 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Standing in, number 4. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. He's ready. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And another throw over. And the runner back safely. Here's the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for Cincinnati, And this game is still tied at 2-2. Robert Stevenson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Robert.
Now in the box, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Leading off for the Brewers, the left fielder, Christian.
Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now to the plate, Keston Hiura. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a liner. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So a big moment here, and standing in, Avisail Garcia, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. Tag not in time. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Lucas Sims gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. Ready for another shot now, Ryan Braun. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way. One count. Here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Eric Sogard as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two men are on with 2 men out. Bounce towards the second baseman. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Tyrone Taylor.
A ball and no strikes. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 3 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Brewers lead it 3-2. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, David Phelps.
Striding into the box, Aristides Aquino, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Joey Votto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot down the line in right, and we are tied again.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Stepping in now,
The batter,
Freddie
number
Galvis.
3, shortstop.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of
Galvis.
play. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Stepping up now, Josh Van Meter, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 1 pitch coming.
No, that's low.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
From the windup, the 1-1.
Ball.
No
Man.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you
Now
know
batting,
he's talking to himself in his head about it.
Tucker.
That kind of stuff goes
Hard
both
part.
ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Now
Your
time is
attention, please.
called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Bell.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
Starts him with the knuckle curve high for ball 1.
1-0.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. 9th inning coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece.
Your
Nick
attention,
Senzel
please.
remains in the game,
A
playing
defensive
third
player
after
for the
entering the game
Reds.
as a pinch hitter in
Now
the
playing
previous
third
half
base.
inning.
Number 15, Nick
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The windup and the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike two. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw down to first, one away.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Digging in, Brock Holt. He went deep back in the fifth. First pitch on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. The 3-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And he lays off, ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So stepping in, Christian Yelich. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Change up low, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's his first base hit in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 fouled off. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Now the 1-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready with another 2-strike offering. First and second now, 1 man out. Punched hard the other way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
The catcher, Omar.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Strop will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
Now pitching.
Kyle Farmer will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9, number 52, Kyle Farmer.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Well, and he has some trouble with it on the first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Josh Hader comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Kyle Farmer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Holt is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 4. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Stepping into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. Solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
But I'm far removed from that gangster. It don't make much sense. Rather make me rich. Don't be last time, ain't no objections. So stop acting like I'm an activist. No, this ain't happened on accident. They giving man to the Africans. It'll never be another one after this.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Cincinnati came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Pedro Strop wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.